The cost of childcare just keeps going up, and it's become a major problem for many Americans. An AP NORC poll released this week shows about 3 out of 4 adults in the United States feel that way. However, they're divided on how to fix the issue. Almost 2/3 are in favor of requiring employers to provide free or low-cost daycare for children who are too young to go to school. But only about half say the federal government should make helping working families pay for childcare a high priority. Another thing they do not think should be a high priority for the government: birth rates. Despite the Trump administration's recent push, only 12% say encouraging families to have more children should be a high priority for the federal government. The federal government has made some moves recently to help parents out. President Trump's newly passed budget includes tax credits and benefits for parents, as well as businesses that help employees with child care. And it raised the child tax credit from $2,000 to $2,200, though President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance had floated raising it to $5,000 while campaigning last year.
Our government is complicit in genocide. It's breaking international law and it's misusing.
I'm here. Sorry guys, please. Just watch yourselves guys, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Now let's turn our focus to a silent but massive threat that is rising across continents: sand and dust storms. Now these storms affect over 330 million people across more than 150 countries, and the impact isn't just local. Well, dust from Africa's Sahara Desert has been found as far away as the Caribbean and Florida. Every year, a staggering 2 billion tons of dust is released into the atmosphere. Sand and dust storms may look like natural phenomena, but they're fueled by human activity, unsustainable farming, deforestation, land degradation, and of course, climate change. And the damage isn't just environmental. These storms cause millions of premature deaths every year by aggravating respiratory and heart conditions. They slash agricultural yields by up to 25%, pushing communities into hunger and forcing migrations. According to the UN, in West Asia and North Africa, the cost of sand and dust storm is sky high, $150 billion a year and 2.5% of the region's GDP. Now, just this spring, storms in Iraq overwhelmed hospitals, while Kuwait and Iran were forced to shut schools and offices. In response, the United Nations has declared 2025 to 2034 as a decade of action, uniting over 20 agencies to build early warning systems, restore land and promote sustainable solutions. But experts warn that technology isn't enough. What's needed is global willpower, policy backing and real investment.
Europe is sweltering under record-breaking heat waves, from Scotland's beaches crowded with heavy, weary residents to Serbian farmers battling dying crops and Moscow residents enduring scorching temperatures. The continent is in the grip of an unforgiving summer. Take a look.
The Environmental Protection Agency is releasing new online resources about contrails and geoengineering as it aims to dispel conspiracy theories.
Concerned Americans have urgent and important questions about geoengineering and contrails. The American public deserves and expects honesty and transparency from their government when seeking answers.
The agency published new information on condensation trails, or contrails. They describe the science behind them and dispel myths and misconceptions connected to them. These include conspiracy theories about so-called chemtrails that claim contrails are chemicals released into the atmosphere from the government for mind and population control, while conspiracy theories regarding geoengineering claim the government is secretly manufacturing extreme weather events. The EPA now has an online tool focusing on solar engineering experiments, which entail cooling the earth by reflecting sunlight through gases such as sulfur dioxide. The new online resources explain the science and studies involving geoengineering as well. This includes drawbacks such as concerns about harm to the ozone layer, crops, and the creation of acid rain. The new online pages also provide information on weather modification and cloud seeding, including government-led efforts. The EPA says the move is to show its commitment to total transparency about legitimate questions Americans have about the phenomena. Zeldin's announcement did draw some criticism, with some on social media arguing it gives a platform to baseless conspiracy theories and is a waste of taxpayer money. Others, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., applauded the effort. The agency's move comes as conspiracy theories about the deadly Texas flood spread. They include claims the mass flooding was caused by cloud seeding, a claim debunked by meteorologists. Despite the absence of evidence, Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene introduced a bill to ban cloud seeding in the wake of disaster that appears to support the conspiracy theory.
While the United States is pivoting its focus towards Indo-Pacific, Washington has asked its allies in the region to make their position clear on what they would do in the case of a possible Chinese invasion of Taiwan. U.S. Undersecretary of Defense for Policy Elbridge Colby has reportedly sought the stand of its allies on the issue during recent talks with defense officials from Japan and Australia. Now, according to the Financial Express, request from U.S. caught Tokyo and Canberra off guard, as the U.S. itself does not offer a guarantee to defend Taiwan. The Canberra and Tokyo talks are taking a cautious path. Australia has made it clear that it will not commit its troops in advance. Australia's Defence Ministry has said that the decision will be made by the government of the time. Japan has dodged the issue by saying that it is difficult to answer such a hypothetical question. This comes after Colby, in a post on X, said, and I quote, "The Department of Defense is focused on implementing the President's America First agenda of restoring deterrence and achieving peace through strength, which includes by urging allies to step up their defense spending and other efforts related to our collective defense. Security of Taiwan is crucial for the United States as the country sits at the heart of global supply chains. Economically, it is a backbone of global chip supply and a home of world's largest and most advanced chip maker, the TSMC. Taiwan produces about 90% of the world's most advanced semiconductors, a critical component that is widely considered as a defining technology of the 21st century. While U.S. does not officially recognize Taiwan as a sovereign nation, it supports Taiwan's ability to defend itself. The United States is Taiwan's most important arms supplier. Despite a lack of formal diplomatic ties, Taiwan has U.S.-supplied F-16 fighter B jets, multiple rocket and missile systems, as well as Reaper drones. Taiwan has already deployed HIMARS rocket systems. Taiwan's deployment of high-mobility artillery rocket system has captured the attention of military analysts around the globe. The United States also maintains a significant military presence in that region. Apart from military bases in South Korea and Japan, it has its own base in the Pacific Ocean called Guam. Taiwan has faced increased military pressure from China including several rounds of war games as Beijing seeks to assert itself and its sovereignty over the island.
Each year, the Prairie Island Indian community celebrates its recent graduates. High school grads receive a special honor, the feather of a bald eagle tied into their hair.
Good job.
It usually symbolizes a messenger of our prayers and communication to the Great Spirit.
But this year, the bald eagle has another significance.
Bald eagle has been kind of under the assumption by most of the American public that it has been the United States' national bird for centuries at this point, and actually that's not true. While it was put in a lot of our symbolism, it was actually never given the title.
That was until December, when a bipartisan effort led by Minnesota lawmakers formally established the bald eagle as the national bird. Despite that history, the country's relationship with eagles has been complicated. In the 1950s and 60s, pesticides like DDT decimated bald eagle populations, along with other raptors. While lead, roadside accidents, and illegal trafficking still pose a threat, eagles are now a common sight along the Mississippi River.
They're everywhere around here, honestly, and I know that we all have a special love for them. We all love eagles. Like my mom, I remember every time I would see her every time we'd see an eagle in the car, she would just look at me and be like, "Eagle!"
Members of the Prairie Island community say they're wearing their feathers with a little extra pride and hope that the bald eagle's official status leads to more respect for the birds and each other.
For me, I feel like that kind of shows that we're strong and united as a country.
In a way, I'm tickled pink because for centuries the native people have looked upon the eagle in that manner. And for the United States to finally do that, it's special because we're saying, well, maybe now they'll respect the eagle more. And maybe as a people we'll have something in common to look forward to and eventually be united.
Concerns are growing this morning that tensions could flare again after an immigration raid at a cannabis farm in Camarillo turned violent. Families now trying to locate loved ones who were detained. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell is live in Camarillo and spoke with some concerned family members. Josh.
Philip, just an extremely emotional scene here. The minute that we arrived outside Glass House Farms, we met a sister and a wife of a man who works as a security guard here, George Redis. He is a disabled U.S. veteran. He is a U.S. citizen, and they are desperately looking for him. They haven't heard anything about his whereabouts from yesterday. They do say that he was taken in the raid. We want to show you a picture of 25-year-old George Redis, a U.S. Army veteran who his family again says is disabled. They saw via Air 7 yesterday that he was trying to leave the scene in his white vehicle. Take a listen to what his sister and then his wife told us.
I thought he was probably part of the protest, and he wasn't. He was trying to reverse his car. They broke his window, they pepper sprayed him, they grabbed him, threw him on the floor, they detained him. His wife's been trying to call and ask where he is. They don't know where he is. Apparently, no one associates with nobody. So now we don't know what to do. We're just asking to let my brother go. He's a U.S. citizen. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a veteran, disabled citizen. It says it on his car.
And I just want to know where he's at because I have not seen him. And I heard from him since yesterday. And I called LA and they keep saying that they're not going over there, and I just don't know where he's at. I've been up since 6 a.m. trying to call the sheriffs, the police department, Oxnard, Camarillo, Ventura, and I can't hear nothing. They say they don't know, they don't associate.
And as you heard from George Redis's wife, It's his daughter's birthday party tomorrow. She is desperately looking for George. She says that she has called every local police department, the sheriff's department. They don't know where he is, and so that's why the family is camped out here right now trying to find answers. But I want to show you a photo that is also related to this story. This photo came to us from CBP Commissioner Rodney Scott, something obtained during yesterday's raid. The CBP says that they found juveniles in this marijuana facility, almost all accompanied, and one juvenile, according to the CBP commissioner, was as young as 14 years old. Back here live, again, desperate family members continue to show up at the front gate here. We haven't really seen too many people go in this morning, and I can tell you they are looking for answers. They are trying to connect with other loved ones to see if anyone has any information on the individuals taken yesterday during that ICE raid. We have not seen any federal officials, and one associated with ICE or any of the enforcement operations out here so far this morning.
How do you know it's ICE? Yeah. Wow. Wow, this is f***ing intimidating. Oh my God. Oh, they're literally taking someone and they're trying to, oh my God. I'm serious. Seriously f***ed up. Oh my God. Oh no, there are more people coming. Oh wow. No, they're no, this just, I don't know what the is going on. What? There are people getting in front of the cars. Oh my God, they're running over the people in the cars. I do. Yeah, and the problem is they're trying to do it downtown on a crowded street. Oh, wow. No, someone's going to get hurt. There are at least 20 people in front of the car. Someone's going to get run over. Wow, someone's hanging off the car. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Holy fucking shit. No, man, this is just, and the cops are there. I think the cops are the ones doing it, aren't they? Oh my God, I'll send it to you. Holy fucking shit. Frightening times, right? What the f have we gotten ourselves into? Oh, I don't think anybody voted for people running around with I mean, so... This is just... What's going on over there? Oh, no, it's not going to stop. Oh, it won't stop.